Hi Ignite, I'm Nisa and welcome to your 15-minute abs and core class. The only equipment you're going to need is your strong, awesome body. So abs and core, why it is so important to keep them strengthened is for posture. That is one reason, and for just overall strength and stability in the abs and core. Plus it feels so good to have a strong core and strong abs. So here's what we have. We have 3 exercises. Each are going to be 45 seconds with a 15-second rest. We go through 4 rounds and then we tweak every single round. So, all right, first things first, the first exercise, a plank. So go ahead and join me in a high plank right here. All right, so high plank. So with the plank, we want to make sure that our fingers are spread far, far apart. If you need to take your arms out in front of you just a little bit, that's fine. Otherwise, the palms are directly underneath your shoulders. We're gonna squeeze those legs tight together, draw your abs in, and your neck and spine are long. Now, I also want you to breathe. It's a tall order to do all of those. Breathe, and your chin is off of your chest. You're looking right in front of those fingers. Squeeze your quads, your glutes, your everything. Here we go. 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Flip on over onto your back. The second exercise is always going to be a variation of a bicycle, but we're going to start with just the good old basic bicycle for our obliques. So go ahead and bring your legs up 90 degrees, hands behind your head, and lift your shoulder blades off of the ground. All right, from here, we're going to push the left leg out, bring the right knee in, take the left elbow, actually more of the armpit, to the right knee, and then we're going to switch. So I want you to go slow here. I want you to really feel those obliques working. Your chin is drawn more down. You're looking down the midline of your body. You're really reaching that armpit to knee, not so much the elbow. We don't want to crank the neck. We want full extension of the legs while we press the lower back to the mat the whole time. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, awesome. Great work. Now, the third exercise is always going to be building up to the dead bug. All right, for core coordination. So first things first, go ahead and bring your arms straight up off of the ground. If you'd like to curl your chin to your chest and bring your shoulder blades off the ground for a little extra, feel free. And all we're going to do is push the legs. We're going to alternate the leg reach. This is lower abdominals right here. Now what I want you to do, it's also upper abdominals when we lift our shoulder blades off the ground. If you need to rest your head, you are always welcome to do that. That's going to make it more lower ab focus. I'm going to draw my chin to the chest, bring my shoulder blades off the ground. If I need to rest, I'll rest my upper body. We are pushing our leg straight, pushing our foot forward. Here we go. 4, 3, keep breathing. Press that belly button down. 3, 2, 1. Woo, bring your knees into your chest. All right, here we go. Flip on over. That was round 1. Now we're going to do a little variation here. Round 2. Okay, back up to your high plank. Okay, so execute first things first. Find your best high plank. If you need to come down to your knees, you are always welcome to. Just don't let the hips dip or the butt come up high. We want to execute a really strong plank. Now here, we're going to alternate shoulder taps. So you might need and want a bigger base to help you stay squared, because what we don't want is we don't want to open up. We want to keep the hips and shoulders squared. So for me, I need to take my legs a little wider. The more narrow the legs, you're going to, when you try that out, you're going to find that is a little harder to keep those hips and shoulders squared. It's a slow tap. Squeeze everything, quads, glutes. 3, 2, 1. Woo, rest. All right. I'm going to stretch it back, child's pose for just a second. Okay, flipping back over onto our backs, moving on to another variation of bicycle. Now we're going to take a straight arm slash. So go ahead, bring your fingers to your ears. We're going to extend the left leg. We're going to slash the left arm across that right leg, and then opposite. So the only thing that changes this time around is when we
lift up, we take that arm and it goes to the outside of the leg. We're still rotating. And we want to get that opposite elbow on the ground, and we're going to push that elbow into the ground, and that's going to help lift us up a little higher. Woo! All right, chin is connected to the chest. You're looking down the midline of your body. 3, 2, and 1. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so arms are going to be up this time. Now we're going to take this into a reverse crunch. Again, you can lift your shoulder blades off the ground for more upper ab work. But what we're going to do is I'm going to rest my head. I'm going to push my legs forward, rock my butt off the ground, reach and lift. So this is a reverse crunch with an extended legs. And oh my gosh, this is so much lower abs, and that is good. But we want to be very careful and very, very aware of our back arching and coming off of the ground. We want to press that back to the ground. So that might mean you need to take your legs up a little higher instead of straight out, because that's what's going to pull at the lower back. Here we go. Press those shoulder blades into the ground. Keep the whole back pressed, except when you rock up. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I'm glad that's over. All right, here we go. Roll over onto your right side. Push yourself back up. Y'all, we just finished round 2. Moving on to round 3. Now, a forearm plank, okay? So go ahead and come to your forearms. Same scenario. If you need a little extra like support, you can lift your butt up a little higher. Just don't ever let your hips sag. We want to take these forearms and hold them like perfectly parallel to one another. Take your thumbs, open them up to the outside. We want that rotation, that external rotation for those shoulders. Now, if you need to come to your knees, you come to your knees. Pull your shoulders down. Your elbows are stacked underneath the shoulders. And just breathe and smile. Whew. All right, watch for your sagging, hanging, heavy head. We want to keep the eyes looking straight between the wrists. Here we go. Breathe, team. Pull those shoulders down. Squeeze your legs tight. 3, 2, 1. Carefully come out of it. Watch the way you come out of all of these. All right. Flipping back over into the bicycle. Now this time around, what's going to change is we're going to take the bicycle into straight legs. So hands behind the head, and here we go. We're going to rotate over. Arms are bent this time, but now the lever is extended. So it's going to be a little different, possibly a little harder. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so take your time here. Watch for the arching of the lower back. You want to press that $100 bill, whatever is really important to you. You want to imagine it's underneath your back and you are pressing it, and you do not let it blow away. Keep rotating, keep rotating. Relax your head into your hands. It's okay if you soften those legs. I'm having to bend my legs a little bit. Make sure you breathe. Are we feeling this in the lower abs, the obliques, the everything? Woo! 3, 2, 1. Oh gosh. All right, nice. That was so good. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're back up and we're gonna take this into an extended reverse crunch. It's about to get a little extra hard. Okay, so arms up, legs bent 90. Extend your arms back, extend your legs forward, and then bring it up. We push and we pull, and we push and we pull. If you wanna rock your butt off the ground for a little extra credit, feel free to do that. But again, we want the lower back pressed. Whew, if you want extra, you're gonna bring your shoulder blades off of the ground. Otherwise, so I can talk you through all this, I've gotta keep my upper body, my head pushed to the ground. I want you to be able to see your legs. So we wanna be looking down the midline of our body. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, oh my gosh, y'all. This is for real. All right, roll over onto that right side. Push yourself back up. We're back up to the top. Guess what? We have one more round. Okay, plank variation here. Okay, so back to that forearm plank. I want you to go ahead and come and find that very best executed perfect plank. And we're gonna take the right leg out, tap, left leg out, tap. So I want you to discipline yourself here with your breath.
Keep the breath flow. I want you to keep those thumbs pressed out to the side. We always want to be, I like to think of it this way, like in a receiving position. There we go. Now we also want to make sure we are squeezing our quads. We are keeping the quads engaged, the glutes engaged, the shoulders down, and our eyes are focused right between our wrists. Here we go. Almost there. 3, 2, now slowly lower with me to the knees. You can stretch it back for just as quick. Stretch. All right, flipping over. Straight leg, oblique, crunch, bicycle. But this time, straight arm, straight leg. All right, here we go, team. Let's do this. This is the last bicycle oblique crunch we will do in this class, of course. There will be more to come, but not today. All right, nice and slow. Slash that arm, push, lift your body up and off of the mat. Pressure lower back into the ground the whole time. 20 more seconds. We are not going fast here. We're just really getting ourselves off the ground. We're feeling this in our obliques, in our lower abs. Breathe, never holding our breath, which is really hard. Again, takes a lot of discipline, a lot of intentionality. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we build up to the dead bug. So dead bug is really great for core coordination. I find it to be super funky, and it's like riding a bike. It takes me a couple times to get going, and then I'm good. So join me right here. Legs are bent 90 degrees. Arms are straight up, okay? Now, pressure lower back, boom, to the mat. You automatically engage your lower abs. Now extend your right leg and extend your left arm. So it's opposite. Right arm stays reaching up to the sky. And now bring it all together. Extend your left leg and your right arm. And then pull it in. And now right leg, left arm, and up. So just continue with this alternating. Press your head, the back of your head into the ground. Draw your chin into your chest. Your feet are flexed. Your legs extend and then they bend, and those arms reach back long as the other one stays in one place. Here we go. Let's go for 5 and 4 and 3. We're going a little extra. This is overtime. 2 and 1. Amazing. Bring your knees into your chest and massage your lower back by taking your knees back and forth. Ooh, does not take much to fire up the abs and core. Pull the shoulders down. All right, now we're going to stretch out the abs. Take the legs all the way out in front of you, and now we get to arch the back. So flex your feet, reach those arms high above your head. Feel that good stretch all the way from the bottom of your abs all the way to the top. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Now bend your legs, roll over onto your stomach, and we're just going to enjoy a Sphinx pose. We're going to take all that forward ab crunching that we did, and we're going to reverse it and enjoy a Sphinx pose. So we're on our forearms. Our legs are on the ground and they're perfectly parallel to one another. Now take your palms, just like you did in that forearm plank, open them up towards the sky. Pull your shoulders down, elbows are under, elbows are underneath your shoulders. Now shoot those legs out long behind you, and I want you to engage your quads instead of just letting the quads hang out. Lift up, and you can look up, you can look to the side. I'm looking to my left, and then let your head come down, 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 and now look to the right. And then bring the head down, chin to the chest, and then eyes look up. And now slowly, carefully, gently lie onto your stomach, palms by your side, press it back into a child's pose. And we'll come up to seating. Team Ignite, that was amazing. Great work. It's incredible what you can do in just like a quick 15 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it. Great work. High five.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like more workouts, recipes, information, inspiration, empowerment, and encouragement to live your most fit, healthy, and beautiful life, hit the subscribe button or head below to sign up for our 2-week trial and become an Ignite member. I look so forward to igniting our lives together.